In celebrating the 100th movie review, I thought we would sail over to Spain, where the weather comes on like a lion while shedding tears like a giant, where you meet your soulmate who turns out to be the catch of the day.
Sorry, Charlie.
I'm talking about Dagon from 2001. This Stuart Gordon directed collaboration with the old crew, Brian Usna and Dennis Paoli, comes across like a mixed bag of hideously gorgeous set pieces that are lifted straight from the macabre mind of author H.P. Lovecraft. To the Innmouthians, who shuffle around like a posse of drunken clowns, raise the creep factor significantly. The practical effects here are worth the price of flesh. We start off with our two leads, Barbara and Bizarro Herbert West. Yeah, I said it.
Interesting.
And I know you all thought it too, who both just made
$1 million
on a .com company called .com.
I don't find any of this enjoyable.
After Babs isn't thrilled with the morning bacon, she pitches Bizarro West's late 90s Toshiba computer in the ocean. I'm sure that sank faster than the Titanic. After a tizzy between the two lovebirds,
that thing's coming right at us!
He merges over the lovely and colorful town of Innmouth, knocking the vessel into a CGI rock, disabling it. With Mr. and Mrs. Thurston Howell,
If I were you, I'd wipe her gratitude off my face.
the skipper and her little buddy head to the shore. During their crossing,
What the hell was that?
they bump a rock while puncturing upcoming plot holes. Gilligan tosses the broken engine into the drink. They make it to the abandoned shores, when Father Fish Fry pops in to spook us all. I find it fascinating that the skipper uses her lighter to look into the eye of Dagon, but not to light the candle 6 inches from her face. The couple explain their plight of urgency to save the Howells, so Father Fish Fry hooks them up with some local seafood. Gilligan heads out with them while Skipper lights a cigarette for the second time in this movie, only to put it out 30 seconds later. Why even bother? Lurch isn't a fan of tourists making local calls, so he and Father Fish Fry deep six the skipper. Meanwhile, Gilligan reaches the Howells' boat to find them missing. He putts back to the hotel after Father Fish Fry fills him in that the skipper went for the coppers.
A cop.
Finding Skipper Zippo in the hotel lobby, he questions Lurch, who gave him the same wall-eyed look that the skipper got. Managing to finagle a room key to this village's answer to the Red Roof Inn, Gilligan is spotted by the locals who come for him. For some incredibly strange reason, he spends time unscrewing this shitty little lock to only attach it to this door where the shuffling horde approach at a blinding slow speed. I get it that stairs are an obstacle. To then no one being able to force their way in? I understand the term limp as a fish.
So just do it!
Gilligan finally pulls his head out of his ass, jumping out the window and thankfully into tempered glass. Landing in a skin weaving factory, while stumbling into Mr. Howell's thinner side, he's discovered because he's an idiot.
Oh my god, Howard.
You serious?
Snatching up a can of accelerant, he torches the place, then grabbing a cured dry meat rack, he makes haste out of the burning joint. I wish he would lose that freaking orange sweatshirt. He might as well have a red flare sticking out of his ass. Suddenly bumping into Ezekiel, who tells a drunken mumbled tale of his past, where a sea captain promised them a bountiful catch as long as they prayed to the god Dagon. And you know, made a sacrifice every year. He's the only human still living among the Innmouthians, and manages to not only sort of help our bumbling Gilligan, but loses a pound of flesh in the process. The FX in the film vary, with the practicals being top-notch, in particular the face-paling scene, which can be a tough watch. To some CGI that, well... So, if you're looking for an above-grade Lovecraftian movie that has all the shrimp-you-can-eat buffet of tentacles and moisture that can really dampen your mood, then this little saltwater taffy is for you. Until next time.
And now for something completely different.
I want to thank everyone out there who's been popping by to check out these 100 reviews. I noticed there's almost 70% of you that have not subscribed as of today. It would do us a super solid here at CJ headquarters if you did. We're also only a Cthulhu breath away from hitting a milestone of 1,000 followers and reaching that magical 3,000 watch hours we need to hopefully begin earning from the YouTubey here. So as I bid you adieu, with more reviews and goodies on their way, I wanted to offer these 5 Dagon coins to the first 5 fans who leave a Ia CTHULHU JACK'S in the comments section below. These were our first prototypes and came up bust, with the design inverted and the coordinates 24 miles off their mark. On Etsy right now, there are just 23 remaining. You may use the promo code DAGON PROTOCOIN or the link in the description. That will give you 15% off store-wide. All proceeds go right back into the channel to keep the creative flames burning in the lab these long hours. Thank you all for your support. Until next time. So click links below to be notified. Many thanks for the support, and Hail Cthulhu!